So I'm walking through the mall, and I'm walking and I'm writing, and I'm appalled by what I see right here beside me. This mannequin is naked in the shop window here. And I stop and my jaw drops, I gawk and I stare. There's a whole goddamn line of these aberrant regalia. And what disturbs me the most is their complete lack of genitalia. What does the wandering daughter with her mother wonder when she sees this? Oh, is that what father looks like under his Abercrombie & Fitch? No! This glitch is unfit for the unsuspecting public to witness. This dickless and titless, clitless, sickly, twisted consumer vision. What are these, angels? Are these chaste saints with their faces so expressionless and yet so full of grace? And their hands carefully placed in fashionable gestures of style's embrace? And gestures I noticed too of a slightly laissez-faire sexual admittance. Admittance into a crevice that doesn't exist between their legs? Let me remind you, there's nothing there but endless polyurethane. It drives me insane that people just walk by this monstrosity as if it's just a everyday, mundane application for clothing and accessories to be placed. These are just our human-shaped hangers. Nothing more, sir. Nothing more. I feel terrified when I look at this. I got a creeping sense of horror. And then, I imagine it. One of them, and then all of them, starts to move their limbs. And the mannequins awaken. Now, I know they can't procreate, but clearly, our flesh, they will hate, this is sure. Because our extraneous appendages and imperfections, well, they're an affront to their smooth contours. And suddenly this white-limbed army of eyeless adversaries is ripping nipples from women and the matters from men, now clutched in new, ghastly gestures of fashion. The new android androgynous world order, where nobody would differ other than in hip size and jawline. I think of this dream and I quiver, because this army would be actionless, speechless, and sightless. But they would have a soulless of plastic skin. And against this, how could a humanity who wants to see more of them ever win? No. I've seen our future, and I know that we will be eternally waiting in the windows of shops for the new spring line of polos and khakis and corduroy, and jackets and bras, and gloves and scarves, and hats, and bras and halter tops.